Alright, hello guys and welcome to the weekly tarot check-in. I'm gonna do things a bit differently this time because I didn't have much time on the weekend to do your reading. So I'm gonna just check into each and every sign here to give you a quick overview of the upcoming week. As usual, try to take what resonates, leave the rest for the next person. And yeah, we're gonna just do a quick check-in and we're gonna start with Taurus, with the earth signs, then do the water signs and so on. If you want to go to your reading directly, go down below into the comments and I should have posted, hopefully, the timestamps for you to jump directly to your reading. Make sure you watch all your signs, guys. Watch your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. If you want Jupiter, North Node or anywhere else you have a sign in your chart, you can watch that, of course. Alright guys, let's do Taurus first. What's coming up for Taurus this week? I'm speaking about the 4th of May and the days ahead up to Sunday approximately. You know, energy cannot be confined to a certain date. Alright, what energy is Taurus dealing with at this time? Alright, we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This is all about your feelings. It's about wish fulfillment with the number 36 reducing to a 9. So you're concerned about deep emotions. You're kind of thinking about a person probably, thinking about a relationship and trying to figure out what's best for you in a situation. I have the feeling. Let's get the tarot cards and I'm using the Light Seers deck. The decks that I'm using are described in the box below as well if you want to know about that. Okay, 2 more for Taurus. Taurus, what's going on with you? What do we have here? Okay. Okay, in your past we have the 7 of Cups reversed. It seems like you were quite undecisive about a person, about a situation. I think it has to do with these feelings that you are connecting with here. And yeah, this could be a relationship, this could be someone you have a lot of feelings for. It feels like you were kind of indecisive, but in the recent past have made a decision about that, whether you want to follow up on that or not. In the future, in the near future, we are talking about kind of the next few weeks. The Hierophant comes out in the reverse. It feels like you are doing a lot of soul searching, trying to find out what's best for you, whether you want to approach this person, whether you want to express your feelings here. I'm getting strongly it's about expressing your feelings and being honest to yourself. But it's also the card of commitment. And when it comes out in the reverse, it kind of signals me that there might not be a commitment in this situation for you. So I think the important thing here is to deal with your emotions, to get clear on your emotions here. And to truly express them to this person. Below we have the 3 of Pentacles. It feels like you don't think this is gonna work out because there is no teamwork, there is no working together on a situation here. And what's on your mind is the 7 of Wands reversed. So this is you being, hi Moon, this is you. So this is kind of you being a bit defensive, usually with the 7 of Wands, but you're kind of letting the drop or you're thinking about surrendering here. Let's get one card for advice for you, Taurus, about the situation. So if you know what I'm talking about here, if this resonates, we will see what the advice is for you, Taurus, here. Let's get one card of advice for Taurus. Oh yeah, I mean, this is the Star card. Try to go after this, try to express your love or your feelings, whatever this is. It doesn't have to do with love necessarily, but I'm getting love here strongly. So this is something that is sent from heaven, that is meant to be. So try to get to express your feelings, and even if you only do that for yourself, it's meant to heal here. That kind of feelings that you have, it might be different kind of emotions, but they are meant to be healed here with the Star card, and the universe is guiding you towards that, okay? So if you can, try to dive into your emotional side here, Taurus, and try to figure out what this is about and try to heal the situation. All right. Let's go on with Virgo. What's going on with my Virgos at this time? Alright, what do we have here? Walking away. So you're thinking about leaving a situation. Again, we have the number 9, 27, reducing to a 9. Let's get 3 shuffles for Virgo. It seems like you want to walk away from a situation that wasn't beneficial to you or isn't anymore. It kind of could be a job situation I'm getting for some of you. Virgo. Let's do a few more shuffles here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. Wherever you have Virgo in your chart, or if you are dealing with a Virgo, and then look what's going on with them. Okay, Virgo, what's going on with you? What do we have here? The 2 of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like things have been moving really slowly. There was a bit of imbalance that you were dealing with concerning the situation that you want to walk away from. So it could be a relationship, could be a business thing, could be some kind of emotion you're dealing with. You just want to walk away towards a more fulfilling situation here. So in the past, it was either you were juggling too much, you had too much on your plate, work-relatedly, or even in a relationship, and you were kind of out of balance, trying to find that balance again. And it feels like you were kind of in that state where you were defensive, you held a fence up, letting no one close, or you were working very hard towards something, holding on to I'm getting job situation for you strongly that wasn't meant for you, that didn't give you any fulfillment, and you kind of tried to stand strong and keep focused on that situation. But with this card in the reverse, it feels like you're slowly but surely surrendering and trying to give something up that you have been working for, because there is no process. You know, this is what's going on with you in your consciousness. It's the Knight of Pentacles reverse. You know, this is a really, really slow moving energy. It's kind of slowly working towards your goal, and when it comes out in the reverse, it just tells me that you should do something differently, that you might be stuck in a rut here in a situation. So there's definitely something gone stale here, definitely something you want to walk away from, because there is no balance, there is no wish fulfillment in a situation. You think that there are better things for you out there. And what's coming towards you is the Ace of Cups reversed. So this is my self-love card. Whatever this is, what doesn't satisfy you, I think the answer lies deep within yourself, right? So maybe if you walk away from a situation and move into a different job situation, a different relationship, whatever this is, I have the feeling it might not fulfill you as well, because there's something that you need to look at here. Let's get one clarifier for you, or an advice rather. What's Virgo supposed to do here in this situation? What's the best? Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus. Let a plant grow slowly here with the 7 of Pentacles. You will move away from something. If you nurture it, put some time and effort into the new. And yeah, just watch it grow slowly, because things are usually not changing overnight. So there is forward movement. You are gonna walk away with a lot of self-love. So try to listen to your heart, listen to your feelings. Maybe this is also the sign for you to connect to yourself and to see what's really out there for you, what you really want. Because if a situation isn't fulfilling you anymore, you definitely should walk away with doing the inner work as well, okay? So there could be the end of some inner turmoil, the end of worrying, let go of burdens here. Look at yourself, especially with the Moon card coming out. Look at what's going on within yourself, what you really want here, and take one step after the other, slowly but surely moving towards what really fulfills you here, Virgo. All right, let's move on. We have Capricorn up next. What's going on with my Cappies? It's the main energy you are dealing with this week, Capricorns. Ooh, storm warning. Something's coming to an end with the number 10 here. And yeah, things might get rocky, things might get a bit turbulent, whatever this means. We will see how this plays out. How many 4 shuffles for Capricorn. Let's see what this pertains to. You know, the storm warning is like the Tower. It's not always something bad, because if the Tower comes in or if a storm comes in, it's just to wake you up and shake you up towards something new. Alright, Cappies, what do we have for you? We have the 6 of Wands reversed. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. And we have the King of Cups reversed. So it has to do with emotions, with 3 of the cards being cups. Coming down, Mooney. Okay, so in the past, we have the 6 of Wands reversed. There was something that you feel not very successful about. So this could be a love situation for some, because I'm getting so many cups here. It definitely has to do with the way you feel about a person or a situation. Can be different things for different people, so I'm not going to list it all. You know, if this is for you, you will know how this resonates. Definitely about your emotions. So there is a situation that wasn't really successful, that didn't come to fruition here, that left you a bit unstable or imbalanced. So if you were dealing with a different person, with a relationship, I just felt like this was not really fulfilling you, in a sense that you gained a lot of stability from that. All right. What's on your mind is that this situation is not working out. So this could have to do with another person. You could be dealing with a water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But there is something or someone on your mind here. So if this resonates in a different situation than love, then please take it like that. But I'm getting love here strongly, especially with this card here, with the Knight of Cups reversed. You are thinking about a person that's special, someone here. It doesn't have to be a man, of course. Switch that around if you can or if you want to. The Knight of Cups reversed is a sign of something not coming in, someone not coming towards you, someone not opening their heart. Maybe you have wished for someone to express their love towards you, but with the 6 of Wands there was no success in this situation, so it didn't come about. It feels like you're thinking about someone, but this special person, it doesn't work out with them for whatever reason. Maybe there's no communication, they're not coming forward. Maybe there is a situation that just doesn't fit, you don't feel loved here, I'm getting strongly. And with the King of Cups reversed, I feel like you know deep down inside your heart that this isn't working out, and sometimes you know it needs the Tower or the storm to come in to bring you awareness about that. So I feel like this situation here is ending, and I'm getting for some of you that is where your emotions are focused. I don't even see a stable physical relationship here. Could be for some, but this is someone you're thinking about, some old emotions that are going on that have left you a bit unstable. And I feel the storm is coming in for you to end this feeling of being frustrated, being bored, looking out, waiting, you know. That's gonna end here with this storm warning. So there is coming some epiphany, or there is some event coming that makes you realize that this is really not good for you. This kind of emotional waiting and thinking about stuff that's not going to happen. Or if you are in a relationship or any other situation that doesn't really fulfill you, where you think that nothing comes back towards you. You give something and you don't get the rewards back or the same kind of energy back in a situation, because it's all about give and take, no matter what situation this is. So you're going to realize something about that. It's either going to break away from you, or you come to the realization that it's not worth it anymore, because it keeps dragging your energy down. It keeps draining you here. All right, guys, let's get one clarifier or one card of advice for Capricorn. What is Capricorn supposed to do here in this situation? Ace of Wands. So definitely look ahead for a new spark, for something new. Connect with your third eye here, because I have the feeling you know all the answers deep down inside, and maybe you are not listening to your intuition because this card fell out reversed. Try to get creative here, focus on something differently, and don't be afraid to start something new. It's time to get some passion back for someone else or for a different situation here. So try to close this off and move forward with new ideas, with new kind of passion, and listen to your heart in that situation. That would be the best. Okay, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. All right, and we'll be moving on to Cancer. We're going to do the water signs now. Starting with Cancer. Let's get 3 shuffles here with the Energy Oracle deck. What's going on with Cancer this week? Alright, Cancers, what's your general energy for this week? What's coming up for you? Let's take this. I want it to come out. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. This is you connecting to your crown chakra. The number 41 reduces to a 5 and it talks about changes. So I have the feeling, Cancer, you're very well connected with your higher self, with your soul level, and you might be communicating with your spirit guides, with your angels, with the ones supporting you. Whatever you believe in works for you. You are kind of connecting to that energy, and it's very, very beneficial to you. Because when we open our crown chakra, you know, we get these insights from our higher self, from soul, from source, from whatever you want to call it. It's more or less the same kind of energy. It's someone who or something that's supporting us and has our best interest at heart. And you are kind of connecting to that energy, and I think that you will get some kind of enlightenment, you will get some kind of energy that brings you further in your evolutionary development. So let's see, Cancer. 5 shuffles for you with the Light Seers Tarot deck, and then we're gonna look at your cards, see what's this energy all about. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Of course, you can also watch for someone else. One more. All right, Cancer. Let's split this deck and see what's going on. So what has been going on in your past? Love that energy. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's wow. I love that reading already. Okay. So there is this connection that I was talking about, and you have some realizations of sort, and definitely there's someone guiding you, because what I'm seeing here is that you're moving away from something old that has left you felt very burdened. With the 10 of Wands, you're kind of realizing that you have a lot of responsibility, but it feels like you're leaving those behind. And I'm not talking about responsibilities that you don't want to take and you're fleeing from that. It's kind of responsibilities that you have burdened yourself with that haven't been necessary, okay? So you're letting go of something that has been weighing you down, some sort of responsibility, some sort of over caring for others without them appreciating it, something like that. It feels like you are emotionally walking away from that. You are leaving this burden. You are not putting in the effort anymore because there was nothing coming back. I feel like in the past there was a lot of creative ideas, and maybe they weren't appreciated by others, or they didn't come to fruition. It feels like there was not much going on, or you were burdening yourself. You kind of had the feeling that you had to put in a lot into a situation, and it kind of just dragged you down. It drained your energy. It's time to end something with the number 10 here. And like I said, 41 reducing to a 5, it's all about changes. So I feel with all these creative ideas that you have had recently, and maybe for a longer period of time even, it feels like you are gonna change that up and move away from that, an old cycle. You know, if you have been stuck in a work probably, or have been doing things a certain way with overburdening yourself, you're moving away from that, you're freeing yourself, and you're moving towards the moon, and the moon is all about the subconscious. I have the feeling you are diving deep here, trying to connect with your subconscious, with what you really want, with hidden fears, with shadows. It's a very metaphysical kind of reading, if you get what I mean. It's nothing, I mean, it could be personal and in the 3D that you walk away from a situation physically, but I feel like there is some inside work that you're doing because you're connected with the 7th chakra towards your guides, and there's just some way of thinking that is going to change, and you are connecting with your subconscious and doing shadow work, probably healing your inner child, doing stuff that will alleviate a lot of burdens from you, and it's a very positive thing. So let's get one card of advice for you, or two. Three of Cups reversed. So try to spend some time on your own. Don't let yourself get, what's the word? Distracted. Yeah. Don't let yourself get distracted by other people or by your emotions as well, because the Cups is all about the emotions. Okay, so try to work on your shadows, on your fears, on what's hidden here. And yeah, invest in something new. Try to figure out what it is that makes you really happy and where you want to put your effort and energy into, because this is the card of taking stock, taking inventory. And I feel like a situation that you are in or have been in recently, if you haven't walked away already, that situation is kind of dragging you down. And I feel like you are thinking about leaving this situation or wanting to do something a bit differently. At least you should. You should do things a bit differently and see where you can invest into something that really is joyous to you and gives you something back as well. All right, Cancers, wish you all the best. Bye-bye. And we're moving on to Scorpio. What's going on with my Scorpios this week? What's your energy at this time? That's quick. Let's take both. We have patience and we have the journey. So some of you are starting a brand new journey, or you want to. It came out reversed. So this is something that you want, or maybe you are at a crossroads right now. You don't know which way to take. You are kind of stuck in a situation that you want to get out of, but it feels like you don't see the road just yet. And that's pretty obvious with the situation we are all in the quarantine and with outside things not being very secure at the moment, especially when it comes to work and finances. So this could be something you're dealing with. It could be your life purpose. It could be a relationship, take it as it resonates. But yeah, there is this kind of indecision. Which way should you take? Where should you go? And the number 16 here, reducing to 7, is talking about manifestations. It will come about, there is this angel guarding you, and the Wheel of Fortune, I'm seeing him connecting it with the symbol here. It's gonna turn, but have a little patience, okay? So that's just a reminder for you guys to wait a bit. Things will clear up for you and you will see your journey, your path ahead clearly. And the number 2 also reminds you to have a bit of inner harmony and balance and just wait and see how things will develop. If you sit back, if you surrender, the universe will bring things to you. Let's get 2 more shuffles for you, Scorpio. Okay, let's split this deck and see what's going on with you, Scorpio. We have the Sun reversed, we have the World reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the High Priestess. Lovely. All right. So you don't know where you should proceed, and that has left you feeling a bit powerless in the recent days, weeks, months. Take it as it resonates. Time is fluid. It cannot be pinned down to a certain date or a period. That's definitely the energy that is here now. Kind of feeling powerless, feeling there is no joy in life. Things are looking a bit grim for you. You're just not having fun. You're just not focused on enjoying life. You're focused on where this journey will lead you. And I feel like it's dragging you down a bit. It keeps you from enjoying life, If you are so focused on maybe work and finances and finding your path, you might miss what's going on at the moment. So I feel here, this is a strong reminder to be in awareness each and every moment of your life, to be in the here and now. This is kind of the present moment reminder. So try to enjoy each and every moment of your life, because that's what you are here for. It's not always about making money, about being successful, about finding your true path, because the path will find you if you just enjoy your life and do yourself and do what's best for you and have fun and go out there. With the High Priestess here, I feel like you are very, very intuitive, and maybe you feel like something is out there that is meant for you, or someone is out there who is meant for you, if this is about another person, about a relationship. But still, things will come to you. Have a little patience, even if you feel a lot of stuff. Maybe for some of you, this is also the reminder to connect with your intuition. If you feel a bit down at the moment, if you feel a bit rattled up by outside circumstances, by things being stuck and not moving forward, try to meditate and connect with your guides, connect with your soul level and get some balance there, because the 2 is always about finding balance. in the near future, I see that you should finish something old. The world is in the reverse, so it could feel like things are opening up in terms of you finding your path so soon. I don't see this in this reading, but maybe you should finish something old up here, or this is you kind of just being stuck in this situation for a little longer. But you know, the card Patience here says it all. Just try to go with the flow, and with whatever curveballs life throws at you, it's there for you to learn something. And maybe you should just need to learn a little bit more patience. What's the advice for you here, guys? 10 of Cups reversed. Get out of that mode of thinking you don't have enough. You know, the 10 of Cups is all about fulfillment, about bliss and harmony, and maybe a perfect relationship. Anything that makes you happy, having it all. It comes out in the reverse to remind you that you should look at what you have that makes you happy, because it feels like you are chasing something. You are chasing the perfect relationship, the perfect work, having a lot of money, that success that you want, being recognized for what you do. But yeah, you have it all, you know. You just need to sit and connect with your soul a little bit and see that you are grateful for what you have. And then we can turn this side upside down, and maybe this as well, because life will bring you what you desire if you just open up and not are so focused on what it is you want to achieve. All right, guys, I wish you all the best, Scorpio. Bye-bye. All right, we're moving on to Pisces here. What's going on with my Pisces energetically this time? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the main energy for my Pisces? Ooh, woman holding a heart, number 44. Look at that. You are blessed. With the number 4, I'm getting 44. I'm getting a strong angel connection. You are guided here by your angels towards some situation or even a relationship, because we have the heart here, of course, that you are wishing for, that you have desired maybe for quite a while. This is wish fulfillment. This is you having it all. And like I said, this angel connection that I'm feeling. You are guided. This is spiritual guidance towards what will fulfill you here. All right. 3 shuffles for my Pisces. Okay, Pisces, let's see what this is all about. What do we have for you? The Ace of Swords reversed, the 9 of Wands reversed, 5 of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Cups reversed. Alright, so in the past I have the feeling there was some unclarity about what it is that gives you joy. Maybe you were unclear about a certain relationship with a person. Could be also a family relationship, doesn't always have to be a love relationship between 2 or more people. So this is some kind of unclarity, maybe no communication with a person. This is you not knowing how to proceed. I'm just getting unclarity about something that gives you a lot of joy and opens your heart here. Yeah, this inner turmoil I'm getting here in your thoughts, in your conscious mind as well. There is something that makes you feel torn or made you feel torn in the past. I even feel like this is you letting go of that kind of inner turmoil, that kind of different ideas, different emotions that you might have experienced over the past few days or weeks. This is you not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, not knowing what to feel. It's kind of you struggling with yourself, feeling torn in different directions. But like I said, in the reverse, this card means that this is coming to an end. You will connect to your heart here and find what's best for you. And this is all happening this week, this kind of you connecting with your heart chakra here. In your subconscious mind, there is the Knight of Cups reversed. So there either have been bad news in a relationship situation, someone not communicating, someone not moving forward towards you with a love offer, with expressing how they feel about you. Maybe this is your energy, even being a water energy here, not knowing if you want to stay in a relationship, if you want to continue in a situation that doesn't fulfill you anymore. That's going on very, very subconsciously. Maybe you haven't even been aware of that. I'm just feeling a lot of unclarity, a lot of different emotions, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go in a situation around love, around what gives you joy. And this is coming up in your near future, speaking about the next few days, weeks, even months for some of you. 9 of Wands reversed. So I feel like you have been holding on to something, trying to have hope in a situation, but I feel like this thing from your unconscious is knowing that something isn't working out for you. It's not giving you the desired emotion. And yeah, you're kind of letting that go. You're surrendering to the universe, whatever this is. You're kind of letting go, letting the walls down, and just surrendering to the situation, because you know your angels are guiding you. They will bring in what is meant for you if you let go with the flow, Pisces. I mean, that's what you usually do. What's the advice for you here in this situation, Pisces? Queen of Pentacles. So this is you looking out for yourself. Just nurture yourself, make sure you care about yourself, give yourself all the love and everything that you need in the outside world as well. Like, pamper yourself, look out for your own benefit when it comes to money, you know. Put away some savings if you can, especially if you are in a relationship and you want to get out of there. I'm getting that for some of you. Make sure you kind of put something on the side, not taking from your person, of course, but I'm sure you get some kind of income as well, or have some kind of savings. So try to look out for yourself if you can. Also get grounded, because I feel that will resolve this kind of inner turmoil as well. If you get out into nature each day for an hour, half an hour if you can, and just connect with what gives you a lot of strength and connection to the earth, to the material, and yeah, brings you back into balance. But I feel like things are gonna be brighter for you, because you will find out what it is you want. You will come into this connection with your heart and with your desires, with what you truly want. All right, guys, wish you all the best. Bye-bye. All right, we're moving on to the fire signs. Let's see what's going on with Aries. What are my Aries dealing with at this time? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Blossoming abundance coming out in the reverse. And you know, the blossoming abundance doesn't always talk about money, finances, careers. It can have to do with how you feel inside, because the 3 is all about inner growth and expanding your horizon. And this comes out reversed. So you might feel a bit blocked off at the moment from your intuition, from the world outside even. Things are not working out as you expect them to do, as you want them to do. With all of us being in quarantine, or many of us being in quarantine, you know, things are a bit stuck financially and work relatedly. And yeah, it's just, you kind of feel that there is no growth in a situation. It could pertain to to another person as well in a relationship. You feel like things are coming to a halt, things are not progressing here. We will see how this turns out. Let's get 5 shuffles for Aries. And see what the tarot cards have to say to this. I hope you're doing fine, Aries. And as I have seen in your current readings or in your past readings, you are on a really, really good path towards opening your horizon, towards removing old stuff from the past, letting go of karma, letting go of old situations and emotions. So we'll see how this continues this week. Are we ready? One more. Okay, Aries. I'm ruining my cards with the way I shuffle. Okay, Aries, what do we have? We have the 2 of Swords reversed. We have the Tower reversed, Page of Wands, and Knight of Swords reversed. So this is you kind of being in that energy of feeling stuck, of not knowing where to go. I feel like in the past you have had a situation that required an important decision on your part, and I feel you had a strong, hard time making this decision. It's kind of, you didn't want to see something, you felt torn into 2 different directions. Maybe you were stuck between 2 people, between 2 job opportunities, something like that. It kind of feels you are blocked off towards that, but I felt like you have worked through this and have let that go. You were focused on your abundance, on growing on whatever level that is, either with another person in a relationship or on your own or in a work situation. Can be many things for different people out there, so take it as it resonates. What you're moving towards is the Tower reversed. So this is kind of some internal realization about, I have the feeling, where you set your goals towards. Maybe you were on a path that wasn't meant for you, and that's why things have gotten stuck. There's something for you to look at. There's something for you to realize in the situation. There's some kind of thing you don't want to see in a relationship or in a situation with another person, with a job, with whatever. You will come towards this epiphany. It will become clear to you. Something you haven't wanted to see for quite a while, it will become clear to you. And there's definitely the wish for you to live your desires, to go out there, have fun, enjoy yourself, move towards new projects, do something differently, have a new relationship or start some kind of business, do a new kind of job, whatever this is. It's all about learning, about opening up, following your passion. It could be a project that you are working on or want to work on. That's on your mind, but it feels like things are stuck at the moment and you will come towards a realization. Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is the card of you wanting to plunge into things that might not be for you. Let's get a clarifier here and an advice. What is this all about for my Aries, please? Let's get one clarifier. Yeah, it's about connecting to your heart. You're not in tune with your heart. You might see something on the outside. You might think consciously this is for you, but you are not connected to your subconscious mind here and to your heart, to what really would make you happy here. So try to sit and meditate and find out what this is. One more advice card for Aries, please. Yeah. Move forward from a situation and let go of old attachments. Let go of ways of thinking. Let go of people and old emotions. Let go of grudges. Move on. This is the card of being creative. Focus creatively. I mean, you are doing that. And even if things are being a bit stuck, have patience, because things will move forward pretty quickly. Again, I have the feeling. Don't try to plunge into situations head first without feeling into your heart, because you might think something is for you and your heart tells you subconsciously no, and you are not connected to that. So move on from whatever keeps you holding back, whatever keeps you in this restricted energy of not moving forward. It might be a way of thinking that you have, that things have to be a certain way. You don't want to see something, but the epiphany will come and you will move forward here and let go of something that keeps holding you back. All right, Aries, I wish you all the best. Bye-bye. All right, we're moving on to Saggy. What's going on with my Saggies? Oh, the thinking woman. You are thinking about something. I have the feeling you are thinking about a new start, about getting something new into your life, about manifesting something. 4 and 7 reducing to an 11, and 11 is the manifesting number. It's also the master number, so some of you could be very wise, very knowledgeable. You could be teaching people. You know, and I'm not mean only being a teacher. It could be, of course, but you could mentor people, you could give them advice, you could support them in some way or another. It's about the mind, though. It's about you knowing a lot and you're just wanting to manifest something. Maybe you want to manifest a new career. We will see. Saggy, 2 more shuffles for you. All right, Saggy, what's going on in your life at this time? We have, the devil here. You are attached to something, someone could be, but you're moving towards happiness and stability. We have the moon. Lovely. Wow, look at that. 3 major arcana cards. All right. What is this about? The thinking woman. I have the feeling you're doing a lot of conscious work concerning your future. So I have the feeling you are first and foremost, you are dealing with your fears head on. You are kind of doing some work concerning if you have suffered from anxiety, if you have suffered from panic attacks, something like that. I feel like you are doing the work concerning that kind of fears. Maybe you have felt fear come up with all the outside events that are going on right now. And you're facing that. You're kind of learning about yourself. You are learning something here. In the past, there was this attachment. And I have the feeling this is an attachment of certain ways of thinking, especially with the thinking woman coming out here. You were kind of a by the book person, so to speak. You were kind of focused on what other people have said concerning a certain topic. You were attached to a way of thinking that you have learned, maybe from school, from your parents, from your teachers that you have had in childhood. There is this kind of attachment. And if this is another situation, then please take it as it resonates. This is an attachment energy that you had in the past, but it feels like you're moving towards something so beautiful. And we have the Wheel of Fortune below you. So karma is kind of propelling you into the right direction. There will be good fortune coming your way in whatever this situation is for you. It feels like you are letting go of attachments of this past thing, situation, person that has been holding you back, that way of thinking that you had. You are facing something and learning something here and moving towards a new sense of happiness, of stability. I have the feeling for some of you, this is you finding out that you need so little in life, that you have worried unnecessarily about certain things. You know, you're moving away from the need to have a lot of luxury in your life, a lot of wealth, because this is finding out that you need actually very, very little to be happy. You're looking at the small things in life. Maybe you were attached to a very luxurious lifestyle for some of you, or thought you had to have certain things or a certain status, but that's not necessary. I think you are facing that sort of things right now, existential things, and you're really realizing that other things are making you happy. You're definitely moving towards a more stable situation. You could meet your twin flame here with the Four of Wands if you believe in that. It's actually a time of joy that you're moving into. The Wheel of Fortune is working out for you. You're moving into a new blessing and you're manifesting something new here. What's the advice for my Saggies? What is the advice we can give to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whatever you have Sag in your chart? Yeah, it's time to let the old go. I have the feeling you might be still a bit attached because it comes out reversed. You know, we have these strings that keep holding you back, a certain way of thinking, how you should do things, how you maybe want to please others, you know, how other people think you should do things. You are attached to that, some of you. And it's time to let that go and move on and leave the old behind. Leave the old version of yourself behind because you're manifesting something beautiful here, okay? So the sooner you get rid of something that you are attached to, and if you don't know what this is, go sit and meditate and listen to your heart, because we have the moon here. Face your shadows and see where you are still attached to some way of thinking, to some people, maybe you are attached to how other people see you, how you have to be, how you think you have to be. But yeah, let go of anything that you feel is holding you back and move towards this Four of Wands because it's here for you. All right, Saggy, wishing you all the best. Bye-bye. All right, we're moving on to Leo. What's going on with my Leos? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. These are too many. What's going on with my Leos out there? All right. Blossoming abundance reversed. So things might be stuck at the moment for you in a financial sense, in a career sense. It can be internally as well. The number 3 is talking about growth, expanding your horizon, expanding anything, you know, around you, inside of you. Take it as it resonates. That's kind of a blockage at the moment, a restriction. Something is not coming to fruition. 3 shuffles for Leos. What is going on with my Leos at this time? One more, okay. All right, Leo, what do we have for you? In the past, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. What's coming towards you? The King of Wands reversed. On your mind, the Queen of Swords reversed, and in your subconscious, the Judgment. You are not taking the call, guys. You are not stepping up into your power. That's pretty clear here. There is something that's meant for you, some kind of leadership, and I'm not necessarily talking about something on the outside, but I'm talking about you not stepping into your power. I mean, Leo, this is your card, more or less. I mean, we have the Lion here even for you. This is you being strong, knowing what you want, knowing what to do. And it's you not kind of accepting that leadership, that power, that kind of responsibility to get out of this situation here. Because, you know, we are manifesting our world. And even if things are stuck on the outside right now, that is because a lot of people have wished for things to slow down, because a lot of people were suffering from overworking, from burnouts, from that kind of stress and responsibility to always be the best, the first, the biggest in business, whatever it is, you know, this kind of pressure that comes from being successful. That's why things are being stuck on a global level right now, because a lot of people have wished for this to slow down on a soul level. I mean, physically, we know there are different reasons, but you know, the physical is always a manifestation of desires. And if a lot of people desire something, they are manifesting it. All right, so this is you not stepping into your power and moving out of this restriction here. There was a lot of uncertainty, unclarity in the past with the Queen of Swords in reverse, in your thoughts, what's above you. I'm getting the same thing, same kind of energy here. You don't know how to go about things. You have this unclarity. You don't know what you want. You don't know how to do things. You're kind of uncertain. You're not stepping into your true power, because things are being stuck at the moment. But you know, we have the Judgment card here, which reminds you to rise above. You are more than just a body, and you have a soul, and maybe you should try to connect with it. There is a call for you to step into your true power, Leo, because you have that powerful energy of being a leader innately within you. You know, the Leo is someone who goes for things, who is confident, who isn't afraid to take a risk, because there are no failures and mistakes in life. There is just, so I can't speak anymore, sorry guys. Have done too many readings, it seems. Okay. Because there are no mistakes, you know, we are just learning, and our soul is enhancing and learning from each mistake that we make, because it's just learning processes, and it doesn't matter how you do things. And if this is the learning process for you, that's fine. But the universe wants to remind you that there's more within you, and you yourself can get out of your situation here. Even if you think a lot, and I get the feeling you are overthinking. You're trying to solve this situation by going into your mind, whereas you should just connect with your soul here and step up and believe in that you have a soul, and that can guide you actually. All right, what's the advice here for you, Leo? The advice for my Leos is to enjoy life, to step into your power. You know, the sun comes with a lot of power. Connect to that sun energy and let it flow directly to your heart, because your heart is the connection where you can dive right into your soul and connect with your soul and communicate with it. So take your power back here, guys. Even if you have given up power away to another person, to a situation, take it back here, Leo. That's the reminder from universe. Heed the call, step up your game, and get out of your rut. Get out of being stuck. You can do this. All right, Leo, wish you all the best. Bye-bye. All right, we're moving on to the air signs, and we're starting with my Geminis. What's going on with Gemini this time, this week? What's upcoming for them in their energy? Okay, let's take both. We have anxiety, and we have the heart chakra. No, sorry, the first chakra, Archangel Michael, number 35, and number 18. All right. Okay, so I have the feeling some of you are having existential crises at the moment because of things that are going on outside. Maybe you have lost a job, you don't know how you should get money. But I am telling you guys, have trust, because Archangel Michael is here to remind you that the universe is always providing for you. It has done so in the past, and it will continue to do so. No matter what the outside circumstances might look like, you will be cared for. The first chakra is all about having trust And anxiety is coming up whenever you don't feel that trust. And it goes back to childhood, when you had the feeling that your parents weren't there for you, they weren't nurturing enough, and you have even abandonment issues because of early childhood trauma and whatnot. There could be this lack of trust, which could lead to depression and anxiety around stuff. But be sure, guys, there is support for you, not only from the angelic side, but from your own soul level, okay? Anxiety is something that you choose to, that you kind of opt into yourself, if that makes sense. I know even if you are suffering from panic attacks, and I know what I'm talking about. I have had a lot of anxiety. I was depressed when I was around 20, and now I'm 44, so I have kind of dragged myself out of this by myself, and I have suffered from panic attacks even the last 2 years before this all started. But I kind of went into the trust, into my root chakra, connected with Mother Gaia, and connected with, I'm not so big on angels, but if you want to do that, please do that. If something else floats your boat, try to connect to something that gives you that trust back. Because if you haven't had that in childhood, it might come up now. And just imagine that Mother Gaia is holding you and protecting you and giving you that nurturing energy that you need to get out of this state of mind. Anxiety is also all about being in your head too much. So try to get into your root chakra, down into your feet. Whenever you feel anxiety come up, close your eyes and try to focus on your feet and on your legs and on the lower part of your body, okay? Because this is where your first chakra is rooted. And you can imagine breathing a bright red light up from your feet into your body, okay? And you can connect with the earth by standing barefoot on the ground. And even if you don't have the possibility to do that, or if you don't want to do that, kind of stand on the ground wherever you are. Try to get your shoes off, and whether you want to wear socks or not, barefoot is the best way to do this. Imagine that roots are growing out of the sole of your feet, moving further down into the earth until they reach the center of earth. And let the roots grow deeper and wider and stronger with each breath you take, with each out breath. And when you breathe in, you imagine that bright red light moving up through the soles of your feet, through these roots, and filling up the energy in your body. And this works best in nature, guys. We have so much energy all around us, especially coming from trees and from Mother Earth. If you are outside, even from the sun, of course, you can do this kind of exercise to get out of your the sense of not having enough, of not being cared for. All right, Gemini, let's see what's coming up for you. Let's get 3 shuffles here for you. See what the tarot cards have to say to that situation. One more. All right, good to go. Gemini. What's in your energy at the moment? We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. Look at that. We have the Hanged Man, and we have the 7 of Wands. Love that energy. All right. So you are kind of worried about something. You are up in your head about something. And I'm seeing that you have been working on something recently. You might have kind of started a new project, a new job, or even have been very busy working together with others to make something work. You have put the work into something. Could also be on your own, but you were really invested, putting your energy into some relationship, into some work situation, into some project of yours. That might not come to fruition quite now with the energies and the global situation that is going on. It feels like you are kind of stuck here, don't know how it will go on with the Hanged Man. But the Hanged Man always comes as a reminder for us to change our perspective here a little bit and to get out of an old rut, to let go of things that might be detrimental, like negative focus. If you're focused on what's not right, you kind of feed into that energy of having worries and anxiety. All right, so try to focus positively here, because this is waiting for you. Look at that. It's the King of Pentacles. That's so stable. That's wealth. That's abundance on all levels. This is you just knowing what to do, you getting grounded here. And I feel like you are doing the work. I feel like the answers are all within you, and maybe you should need to meditate a little, get some time out, get out of your head by distracting yourself, being creative, drawing, singing, dancing, going outside into nature, meditating, letting your guard down a bit, and don't be so focused on what other people say, what they think. I have a good way of shutting out negative energy because I am very empathetic and I get dragged down by everything I hear on the news. So I haven't been listening or reading the news for like 10 years, and it's really, really good thing to do because I keep my energy to myself. I keep in a very positive state of mind, and I know what's going on all around me. You get the information anyways, but you get it without all the negativity, okay? At least with less negativity. And that's really important because there is no need to worry, guys. All right, 7 of Wands. So I have the feeling you should connect to yourself a little more and do anything you can to get out of your head. But look at that. It's what's coming towards you. It's positive. It's blessed. It's abundance. It's wealth. It's groundedness. Love that energy. Or you could have the support from someone who is like that. Could be an earth sign. Could be someone who is a kind of a mentor. Someone supporting you, even financially. Could be for some of you. All right, what's the advice? Yeah, the advice for you, Geminis. Let go of negativity. Let go of any kind of addictive behavior that is detrimental to you. Could be substances, could be ways of thinking, you know. Focus on what's not right. Focus on all the news that are out there, on what could happen. If we focus on what could happen, we are feeding into it energetically. So try to get out of your head. It's not beneficial, really. Try to root yourself, get out into nature, think positive, because there's a lot of good things waiting for you here, guys. All right, guys, wish you all the best. Bye-bye. We're moving on to Libra. What's going on with my Libras here? Let's get 3 shuffles. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever you have Libra in your chart, or if you want to watch for another sign. All right, Libra, what's your current energy? We have the strategy coming out here. Okay, did that fall out? I didn't even see it. I'm gonna take it. It's about connecting to your heart, opening your heart towards love, forgiveness, and manifesting something. You know, we have the number 11 here, which is about manifesting and about new beginnings. And I have the feeling if you connect to your heart, you can close out old cycles and manifest on something new. And with the strategy, we have growth here, number 3 with the 21 adding up. So this is a strategy towards growth of your heart, being more open towards people, situations, towards yourself. Self-love is so important, guys. And yeah, this is you kind of having a different strategy maybe, or having a clear strategy towards what you want to manifest, towards growth in a certain area of your life. How many more? 4 Libra, 3 more. 3 more. Okay. All right, Libra, we're good to go, I think. Okay, it could have to do with something from the past, healing the past here. That's always an important thing for everyone, for us. You know, we have our childhood stuff, each and every one, no matter how happy you think your childhood was. Things happen. That's why we are here, to learn that stuff. And sometimes we need to forgive ourselves, our parents, everyone around us. 7 of Pentacles in your past, Tower reversed coming up for you, 10 of Cups and 6 of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you are dealing with a situation you have invested a lot of effort and energy into. It could be a work that you have started, a project you have worked on. It could be even yourself, you know, working on yourself. It's a plant that grows slowly and you were feeding it with your energy. You were working hard towards something. Can be a relationship, of course, as well with someone else. So yeah, there was a lot of effort. You were kind of taking stock recently if this was successful, and I'm feeling that you are focused on success a bit much. Maybe you want to get recognized by the people around you for what you do, for the work you have put into something. Even if this is a relationship, it feels like you have put in effort and you felt a bit unsuccessful here. But please keep in mind, this is happening in your subconscious. You might not be even aware of what's going on. Although with this card that's in your mind, I think you are aware of what's going on. There is no happiness in a situation, and it can very well be a relationship with this card. It has to do with how you feel about a situation or a person. And you are striving for happiness, for total bliss, for harmony. I just felt it is or has been not really successful for whatever reason. It could be there was no connection to to the heart chakra on your part or on your person's part. And I just feel like that needs to be a different strategy for you to grow a situation, to grow the way you feel about someone or the way you feel about yourself. You know, number 3 is all about growing, and with the strategy and with the heart chakra coming out, there is something you need to change. You kind of need to connect with your heart a little more and see what is right for you, what you really want, and how you can get towards this 10 of Cups. The answers are all within you. And you're moving towards this internal tower, and that's some kind of epiphany you will get. If you connect to your heart chakra, you will know what kind of strategy it is that you might need to change up here, or a kind of new strategy that you need to apply here in a situation. What's the advice for you, Libra? Yeah, listen to your unconscious. Face your fears that you have, and I saw childhood coming out, so there could be some shadow work that you should do concerning people from your past. And I'm talking about the first 7 years of your life, you know, so basically your parents, your caregivers, the ones around you, your siblings, your first teachers, your friends. Try to forgive them. Do some kind of ritual like Ho'oponopono, which is really helpful in that sense. Try to connect to your heart, forgive yourself and others. That's really, really important for you to move forward, because this is holding you back from having that kind of fulfilled life. It feels like there are some blockages in your heart chakra, to be honest. All right, Libra, try to do the work. I wish you all the best, and I hope you find your happiness. Bye-bye, take care. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. I hope you're doing fine. You've had a lot of lovely readings in the recent past. I feel like you are in a very, very good, vibrating, vibrant, joyful energy at this time. Let's get 2 more shuffles for you, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, or if you want to watch for another person as well. Aquarius, what do we have for you? Wow, 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel. It's all about your emotions. It's about your wishes that you want to go for. It's about dreams coming true. Sorry guys, I was interrupted. There was someone at the door. Okay, let's see what this is all about for you, Aquarius. All right. Let's see, Aquarius, what are you dealing with at this time? We have in the past the Chariot reversed. We have the 6 of Cups coming out for you, the Star card, and the High Priestess. All right, so with these energies here, I'm getting a clear message that some of you need to do some healing on your emotional level. I'm getting childhood stuff coming out for you, and it might come out for you in this week or in the weeks ahead. This is something that you should deal with, your emotions, forgiving people from your childhood, healing your emotions, going back to childhood, doing some work on that. We have the High Priestess. It's a reminder for you to get back into balance, to connect to your subconscious, and there is something waiting for you. There are some answers, so maybe meditation would be a good thing to heal that stuff that has been going on probably in your childhood. I have the feeling that some emotional blockages keep you from moving forward, from being the creator in your own life, because maybe, just an example, maybe someone in your childhood, a caregiver, has told you that you're not good enough, you can't do anything, and that might be able to block you from stepping into your true version of yourself, into that powerful being with a lot of self-worth, even as an adult. It doesn't matter how old you are. Things like that can kind of cause a blockage in your emotional level, in our chakra, and keep us in a state of feeling not worthy, or feeling not good enough, not being able to do something. I have the feeling you should connect with something in yourself, with your guides, with spirit, with angels, with whatever works for you. There needs to be a little healing, and it feels like you want to move forward, you want to go after your stars, you want to live your dream, but something is holding you back. And I have a strong feeling it has to do with your past, because the 6 of Cups is coming up. This could be a relationship from the past, of course, as well. So for some of you, someone from the past might surface again. Still, I have the feeling you have a lot of intuition, you are connected, so try to trust that. Whatever answer you're looking for, it's within you. Let's get one card of advice here for Aquarius, please. And the advice for you is to get back into balance. We have the 2 coming out twice, and the 2 is all about being in inner harmony, finding balance. So if you are juggling too much, try to let something go. If you feel like you have too much on your plate, if you are stuck between 2 opportunities in a situation, try to find out what's best for you. You know, the answer again is within yourself. And basically just try to get in a balance again. Connect with whatever you believe in. Try to meditate, pray if that floats your boat, you know, whatever it is. Try to do the work, heal the old, and move on by getting back into harmony and balance. You can do this. All right, guys, I love you. Wishing you all the best. Bye-bye. Take care.